Welcome to lecture on construction materials and practices. Myself Dr. K.S.Rangasamy, Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, K.S.Rangasamy College of Technology. The first one is stones. Stones are a fundamental construction material that have been used since ancient times. They are in natural, durable and versatile. The picture clearly shows that the types of rock cycle. Types of stones. Stones can be classified based on their geological origin, physical properties or intended use in construction. The first classification is geological: igneous rock, sedimentary rock, metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks formed from cooled magma or lava, example granite or basalt. Sedimentary rocks formed by the deposition of minerals or organic material over time, example sandstone. Metamorphic rock is formed from the transformation of existing rocks under heat and pressure, example marble. The second classification is physical classification. The physical classification is divided into two categories. First one is hard stone and second one is soft stone. Hard stone is durable and strong, used in heavy construction, compared with soft stone. Soft stone is easier to shape, used in ornamental work. The third classification is used for building stones, flooring stones, paving stones and decorative stones. Igneous rocks. Cooling and hardening of molten magma resulted in the formation of igneous rocks. The pictures clearly shows that the examples of igneous rocks. The second one is sedimentary rocks. Because of wind, water and air, the rock material move and deposit them in the form of layers called sediments. Such sediments, when subjected to heavy pressure, undergo compaction, results in sedimentary rocks. The picture clearly shows that different types of sedimentary rocks. The next classification is metamorphic rocks. Combination of heat and pressure, it changes in the structure, texture and mineral composition. It formed the metamorphic rocks. The picture clearly shows that the metamorphic rocks classification. State soapstone. The next one is quarrying. Stones are obtained from rocks. The soft rocks and hard rocks. Soft rocks is used hand tools like hammers and chisels. Hard rock is used for in that blasting. Dressing. After quarrying the stones should have a rough surface and irregular in shape. The process of bringing the stones to a regular shape and required finish is known as dressing. The picture clearly shows that the dressing of stone. The next one is quality of good building stone. The building stone should be durable, hard and strong to withstand all weathering conditions. It have high crushing strength, uniform in color and it should be easily dressed and fire resistant and easily available and economical and the homogeneous in structures. Common construction stones. The granite, limestone, marble and slate is used in the normal all the places of construction of building. The next one is test for stones. The test is classified as hardness test, impact test, crushing strength test, abrasion test, frost resistance test, water absorption test. The first one is hardness test. Evaluates the hardness of stones, which is critical for floors and pavements. Conducted using Doris testing machine. Abrasive material is used to wear the specimen. The accepted value is depth of wear should not exceed 2 mm. The second test is impact test. The purpose of impact test is determines the toughness of the stone, resistance to sudden impact. Conducted using an impact testing machine. A stone specimen is subjected to a repeated blows. The percentage of crushed material passing through a 2.36 mm in sieve is recorded. the acceptable value is less than 30% material loss. The third one is crushing strength test. It determines the ability of a stone to withstand crushing loads. A cylindrical specimen 50 cm diameter and 50 mm height is prepared. Then the specimen is placed between compression plates of a testing machine. Then the load is applied at a uniform rate until failure. The crushing strength is calculated the load divided by the cross-sectional area. For good building stone, the minimum value is 100 megapascal. The fourth test is abrasion test. Measures the resistance of stones to wear and abrasion and critical for pavements. Conducted using the Los Angeles abrasion testing machine. The percentage of wear is calculated as the loss in weight relative to the original weight. The accepted value is maximum wear should not exceed 30%. Frost resistance test measures the durability of stones in freezing and thawing conditions. A saturated stone specimen is subjected to cycles of freezing and thawing. Measure any disintegration or loss in weight. High durability stones show negligible weight loss. Then water absorption test evaluates the porosity and absorption capacity of stones. Weight the dry stone specimen, that is W1, immerse it in water for 24 hours. Remove, wipe and weigh the saturated specimen, W2. The formula used to calculate the absorption test, W2 minus W1 divided by W1 into 100.